evening, Magnusites. You know, in my 13 years of being a YouTuber, doing movie reviews, one thing that I have learned is that whether I believe a movie will be a hit or whether I do not believe a movie will be a hit, I cannot fully trust big headlines that say, "Oh my God, first reactions are astounding." I can't trust those because they're all connected. They're all buddies. They have a product to sell. You know, sometimes there's a movie that I really like, but I'll see headlines and I'll be like, all right, it's good, but it ain't that damn good. You get what I'm saying? They have a product to sell. Superman is one of the biggest IPs in the world, and this is a very important movie to WB and James Gunn to kickstart their new DCU. That rhymed, they hate to play the game. Burns! So, from what I hear, Variety has an article out for first reactions. Now, there are two or three types of fans that I think mainly congregate on my channel. They're the fans that say, "I'll give a F what anybody else thinks. Only opinion that matters on this movie is numero uno." I'm kind of like that the majority of the time. Like, it doesn't matter if this person says it's great, if that person says it's bad, if this person says it's good, if this person says it absolutely sucks. Where'd I get that from? My opinion is the only one that matters because at the end of the day, my money's the money being spent. And I'm a collector of movies. So I will be the one buying that steel box set if it really is good. Now, there are other people that because of how much money it is, you know, I saw somebody the other day, they wrote something like, "Oh, movie tickets don't cost that much, just go to the movie and see what you think." Slow down. Because 2 tickets is $53, okay? Not everybody got $53 to throw around. I saw somebody the other day, they wrote something like, "Yo, it's going to be like $200 to take me and my kids, or me, my wife, and my kids. I need to know if this is good before I spend this." And I was like, this dude, what are you talking about, $200? I've been on the Regal Unlimited plan for so long. I didn't realize how much tickets had gone up and had been. My buddy told me years ago, and him and his wife had been divorced, and he was married then. I can't believe it was that long ago that I got on the Regal Unlimited. I go to see so many movies that works out for me. It'd be like $23 a month or something. And then every movie is like 53 cents. That's what it is if you go to a standard viewing. So think about that. Think about how much of a deal that is when you go to see a ton of movies. It's huge. It's huge. So there's that type of person that's on the channel. Just like, look, I need a review. That's why I come to you. That round to play the game. Bars. Then you got another third one that come hook or crook, they just going. They just going, no matter what. Whether they just want to go see movies. There's another one too. They're like, F it. I ain't going to see nothing. F Hollywood. F what they've been doing. I ain't going to see nothing. There's like 4 types. You know what I'm saying? So I'm mainly the first type. So this article means nothing to me because I know that they have a product to sell. Could it be true? Yes. Could it be false? Yes! So let's get into this. The social media embargo for James Gunn Superman has been lifted. Bringing with it the first reactions from members of film and press. The Warner Bros. Tentpole is the latest superhero movie from Guardians of the Galaxy and Suicide Squad writer, The Suicide Squad. You guys got it wrong there. It's not Suicide Squad, it's The Suicide Squad. Writer, director James Gunn, who is now overseeing DC Studios with Peter Safran. Superman marks the launch of a rebooted DC universe on the big screen. Film critic Brian Sudfield praises Superman as a bold yet faithful feature adaptation of the DC icon. He added that Gunn's take felt unique while still staying true to the character's roots. Isn't that lovely? Superman soars with heart, humor, style, a bold yet faithful take on the iconic hero, he wrote on X. James Gunn sets a fresh tone while honoring the character's legacy. And David Corenswet shines with sincerity and strength. A promising, thrilling start to DC's new era. That's so fancifully written that I don't even believe it. He did that one up. That's a whole lot of poetry right there. He might be right. His head just could be in the clouds of how great it is. Entertainment journalist Brandon Davis took to X to praise David Corenswet's performance as the titular Man of Steel, adding that his chemistry with Rachel Brosnahan was excellent. And David Corenswet portrays an exceptional iteration of Superman with sincerity, heroism, purity, and inspirational. See how extra this writing? Corenswet and Rachel Brosnahan's chemistry for Clark and Lois is off the charts. It's too extra. It's too extra. It reminds me of like when a guy is so head over heels. He'd be like, oh my God, she is so beautiful and wonderful. She's going to be the mother of my children. Everything about her is just the most dreamlike. This is the most dreamlike relationship that I've ever been in my life. I will kiss her feet every day and worship her. Like, it's so... It's too much. I feel like they're overshooting with these words here. However, not everyone was a fan of the DC studio debut. Movie critic Peter Howell said Superman was not the super start to the DC universe everyone had been hoping for, and that it prioritized style over substance. Really? Well, I guess there is a style to this film. James Gunn is brilliant at conjuring. That's one of the insults that they usually throw at Zack. Seen that thrown at Zack sometimes, you know. It's style over substance. It's very beautiful to look at, but it was a mess for me. James Gunn is brilliant at conjuring spectacle and creating alien realms. Not so great at storytelling, he wrote on X. David Corenswet plays a boyishly sweet Superman, constantly getting his ass kicked. He'd be better as a lead in a Dudley Do-Right movie. Dudley Do-Right. I've never seen Dudley Do-Right, ever. But somebody I know did an impression one day, and he was like, he was talking about something. He was like, what do you, Dudley Do-Right? Hey, you can't do that to him. And that's what he did. And I said, who's that? I said, that's Dudley Do-Right. He said, yeah, Dudley Do-Right used to talk like that. And I'm like, okay, so now I have to absolutely have to see a clip of Dudley Do-Right. Rachel Brosnahan makes a spiky Lois Lane. Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor is more obnoxious than villainous. The real star of the show is the super dog, Crypto, that rhymes ain't the game bars, who steals every scene he's in. I'd rather see a movie about him. I did see something the other day where someone said that Nicholas Hoult plays Lex Luthor like Jesse Eisenberg. I hope that's not true. I hope to God that's not true. We'll have to see Lois Lane. We've already seen enough of Corn Sweat. We know how he's going to play Superman. I haven't seen anyone beat Margot Kidder's Lois Lane. No one. She is my favorite, man. I love her. Superman stars Corn Sweat in the titular role. Okay, girl. The sporting cast, okay. While plot specifics for the movie have remained under wraps. Okay, so this isn't, let's see, quote. I mean, Superman is the story of America. Okay, so this is Gunn talking right here. Okay, so, all right, those are a few of the things, right? Oh, Grace. Grace Randolph is quoted here. Hold on. This is the best Superman movie to date. When James Gunn gets out of the way and lets his work speak for itself, it's incredible. It's not perfect, but darn close, and made me a believer in Gunn's DC. Very interesting. Because she wasn't feeling it, right? Okay. There are glimmers of heartfelt, hopeful, and optimistic Superman akin to classic action comics, but the film sadly buckles under a convoluted, often silly plot. However, there are terrific performances from Corn Sweat, Brosnahan, Holt, and Gaffigy. Plus, Crypto really is the best. Superman reminds us that Clark hasn't always been a beacon of hope and the goodness that can exist in the world. James Gunn's vision is a comic book brought to life and brought in the lightness and the happiness to one of the most beloved heroes around. Okay, those are two separate ones there. Most vibrant, optimistic, character-driven big screen outing since Richard Donner was running the show. It lays a solid groundwork for a larger universe, but this Superman story is a damn good one. Okay. Two more. James Gunn absolutely nailed it with Superman. From the music to the visual effects to the camera work to humor, he crafted the ideal, lighthearted, kid-friendly family film for the summer. And the last one, Superman is filled with hope, love, and deeply powerful themes of what it means to be human. Corn Sweat completely embodies the strength and honor of the character, and his chemistry with Brosnahan is electric. Okay, well, that matters until these two super eyes see it. Well, I can't wait to do my review. I cannot wait. I am going to have fun. I can feel it. If I like it, I'm going to have fun because it's Superman. If I don't like it, I'm going to have fun because it's going to be fun as usual because the movies today have been so bad. You know what I mean? It's going to be business as usual. You get what I'm saying? These movies have been bombing over and over and over again. So I'm a Superman fan. I'm a James Gunn fan. And I hope it's good. I hope to God what I've seen has just been horrible marketing and the choice of the wrong clips to show me. You know, because there's just things I didn't like in in some of Zach's movies, with Superman. But overall, I like the majority of it. That's what counts. I'm hoping that I like the majority of what I see from James Gunn's Superman. 10 million subscribers. Woo!